Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Emblem Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing?
The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather-white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
Yeah, I'm always trying to sneak in that my intro. There's no good place to do it. Either way, we're back with Fire Emblem Three Houses. As you can see down here in the corner, my little Byleth sprite that's running around here has his neon green hair. Oh man! But yeah, in the last video, Sothis is no more, guys. Yeah, we have fused consciousness or something like that with Sothis, and honestly, that makes me sad because I said this earlier. She's probably my favorite voice actor in this entire game. She's so I love the voice.
What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though
How that one.
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak for now. At the end of this month,
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
Oh, thanks for stealing that.
what?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Setteth enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seiros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seiros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seiros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Well, wait a minute. That's not possible. I get it. They shouldn't be able to know this, but we shouldn't be able to get any words from Sothis because Sothis was a part of us, was a part of our soul, and we have merged. In all honesty, we're technically Sothis, aren't we? We're the god of this realm, or god or goddess, whatever, depending on which Byleth you're playing as. But either way, we're now the progenitor god because us and Sothis have come together and fused. Or unless I'm misunderstanding exactly what happened, but that's how I'm understanding it.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students. It is said that when Seiros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seiros, I will be by your side as well.
Yeah, of course you will.
The occasion is too significant to be missed. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Yeah, I love how they keep going back and forth between talking about this ceremony like it's something of urgency, and then going right from that to, nah, we can wait.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit? Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
Well, except for the fact that I hate you, but whatever.
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh? No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seemed to age at all. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate...
Yeah, we gotta save... we have to save future support conversations.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Yeah, I get it. Alois is a good guy, and I've got nothing against him, like, you know, that I think he's like a bad guy or a, you know, a terrible character or anything. It's just, he annoys me. I don't know. By fusing with Sothis and awakening the progenitor god's power, Byleth obtained the certification for the Enlightened One class. Oh, that's awesome.
New path to tread.
That looks totally different from the female Byleth. Yeah, can I see what it looks like? Again, I want to see that model. That was a nice looking model. You know what? We got a shitload of what's the thing? We've got a shitload of supports here to go through. So I'm gonna do kind of what I did. Geez, it's been a while now since I've done that. But because we've got all these supports, I'm basically just gonna run through a whole bunch of, you know, kind of turn my mic off and just run through a bunch of supports real quick for your viewing pleasure, if you will.
How did you know Dorothea was an orphan?
I hear she buttered up some noble and he enrolled her in the academy.
Does someone like that even belong here?
I suggest ignoring them.
Lynn, don't scare me like that.
You seem less scared than surprised, but that's quibbling, I suppose. As for those two gossips, unimportant. I suggest forgetting all about them and their petty words. Join me for a meal. I've been the target of a lot of gossip, and eating generally makes me feel better.
Don't pretend we're the same. If I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be alone right now.
That's fine. But your life is your own business. It's not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger. Sorry. I kept talking, didn't I? I'll stop now.
Please do.
Now then, where is that book on dance?
Hello, Flane. I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
Hello, Linhart. What is it?
I've recently been lost in study on the topic of Saint Sethlene. You're familiar with her life, yes?
I know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Interesting that you would ask that. Your question betrays your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the Monastery. All agree that you have trouble focusing on detail-oriented work. As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint Sethlene's history, and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life. Granted, it is not stated explicitly in the texts, but it is easy enough to read between the lines and get to the underlying truth. The authors of several tomes, all written within 50 years of Saint Sethlene's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented tasks. Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Sethlene, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting, no?
I do not appreciate your disrespectful approach to this topic.
No disrespect intended, I assure you. Saint Sethlene is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Sethlene.
There was one other item.
If you must.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes? My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities. I am glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I am able to help others.
Indeed. Once more an echo of Saint Sethlene. I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist. Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
I am very busy searching for a book. I will be going now.
Hey, Dorothea, something's been bothering me. I kind of feel like you act more casually around me than you do with other people.
Casually? I don't know what you mean.
I just feel like you're always asking me to do things that might make other people uncomfortable. Like when you asked me to clean your room. You're not very flirty toward me like you are with the other guys. You seem weirdly comfortable around me.
You pay more attention than I would have thought. Hey, are you interested in me? You know, interested.
What? No, it just seemed weird, and I was curious.
I'm kidding. It's true that I do find you quite a convenient little helper at times. It's like you're... how to put it? You're like a little brother to me.
Ugh, really? That's not exactly a compliment.
No, but it's true. And now that I've thought about it, I like the whole idea. Why don't you try calling me Big Sis and see how it feels?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
I'm embarrassed just thinking about it.
Oh, come on. It's just a goof. You can manage it at least once, can't you? Please? Oh, I know. If you do it, I'll stop using you for my chores. How's that sound?
That's an enticing offer. Fine. Once. Big Sis.
Well Well done, Caspar. You're such a cute little boy. I'm proud to have you as a sibling.
I'm not cute, and I'm not little. How would you feel if I made you call me Big Bro?
Oh? Well, I wouldn't mind that at all. Big bro. Is something wrong, big bro?
Oh, this is the worst. Hey Ash, what's with all the noise? Did something happen?
I only just heard myself. Looks like a thief got into the pantry and made off with some of our food supply.
Stealing from a monastery? What kind of monster would do such a thing? Come on, we gotta get that dirty thief.
Definitely. I'm sure we can capture the culprit if we work together.
Capture? What are you talking about? Why bother? This is the kind of person who would steal from a monastery. We gotta take this guy out as soon as we see him. How do you expect to get rid of the evil in this world if that's how you're gonna treat it?
What? I should be the one asking you that. The first thing we need to do once we've caught this person is hear what they have to say. They might have been forced into a life of theft by some awful circumstances.
You really don't get it, do you? If you let people get away with stuff like this, it's only gonna get worse. If we're gonna uphold justice, then we gotta stop evil. Simple as that.
I'm all for the rule of law, but indiscriminate slaughter isn't going to solve anything. You can't just execute someone on a wild assumption and call it justice.
And you can't just hide behind your fancy words. You have to take action. You know what? Forget it. There's no point in arguing this with you. We're gonna have to fight this one out. Whoever wins gets to make the plan. Got it?
What? How is fighting supposed to decide who's wrong and who's right? We're not barbarians, are we? Just take it easy and we can talk this over.
We don't have time to take it easy. The thief is getting away, and all you want to do is talk and...
Hey, did you hear? Apparently they caught the thief who stole the food. All's well that ends well, right?
Oh, come on! You hear that? You just cost me my chance.
Hey, if they've already been caught, let's just leave it at that.
Oh, it's Leonie. Perfect. The soil's ready. Let's get to planting. She's so diligent, I can barely... Oh, look at her elbow. There we go, all set. Now a little water.
Her sleeve's all torn. She should get that fixed.
Hey, Bernadetta, what are you doing here?
Leonie! I was,
What is it?
I was just admiring your hard work.
If you've got time to stare, you may as well help me out. Is that all you wanted to say?
Not exactly.
Well, come on, out with it.
Oh, it's the elbow!
Your elbow looks fine to me. Is it bothering you?
Not mine, yours. Your sleeve's torn.
Huh, how about that? You're right. I didn't notice. You could have just told me right away, you know. It's just a little tear, though. Nothing to worry about.
If you don't mind, I could fix it for you. It would only take a minute.
You can do that?
I'm actually pretty good at sewing.
I never knew. Well, if you're offering, by all means. Just let me finish watering these. Oh, I guess I should get this shirt off first, though, huh?
What? Hold on, don't... You can't just...
All right, well, I got those out of the way. I know it's... I feel bad about just turning my mic off and not doing commentary during those. It's just, I didn't... We had enough to... We had a lot to go through. I just didn't want to have to, sit and I didn't want to sit here and make my little comments there and drag that out longer than it had to be. So I thought that was the quickest way, just to put that on auto and let it go. But yeah, sorry, no more Sothis. Again, she was probably probably my favorite character in this game. That sounds weird, and but yeah, man, these last couple chapters, like this one and the last two and this one, have some really great moments. I mean, you know, Gerald's death, which I thought was done well. Like I said, you know, we get basically, let's be honest, Sothis' death. Then we have the big twist at the end of this one. It's some really cool moments. Alright.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
So maybe you should sleep more then.
I must
Who do you think you are? I can take care of myself, Dedu.
Don't snap at Dedu. Be nice to him.
Yeah, Solon. They're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Is that what a glut of enemies is, too?
Join me for some training.
Damn, my speed's still not high enough. Again, it can't be my sword skill, seeing that my sword's at B rank. Alright, so now we have a magic tournament, and my magic user is, it's gonna be Dorothea.
Don't try to stop me! I won't go down so easy.
And crit right off the bat made that easy. Ooh, now this one's gonna be a little tough. Yep. And it was the Lost Mercedes. Great. I should probably be fine to... Was I thinking? I should probably be able to,
Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? That's disappointing. What's even the point?
Okay. What was I saying? I should be able to take another crack at that one before the end of the day.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Did she say she's not feeling well this month? I'm the only one who thinks that just sounds weird. Okay, so he's down here. There you are.
You're going to the ritual at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself?
Why? Yeah, whatever.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. I guess you're right. Holy or not, all graves are kind of the same, aren't they? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to get a revelation from Sothis if we've technically absorbed her. It still doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Ah, crap, I accidentally made 2 Eastern Fodlan seeds. Oh well.
Hey.
Who's around?
On Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will have wings grow and soar through the sky.
No. It'd be cool, but no.
Right. Oh.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Okay. Man, where's Edelgard? I know she's around here. She up on the 2nd floor? There you are.
Professor, will you join me? There's something I must do. It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be back in time for the ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbar, the Imperial capital. There is something I must do there.
Ooh.
Thank you, my teacher. Father, forgive me for asking this of you.
Huh. Okay. I thought a while ago there was the Flame Emperor talking to that black-haired guy in the forest. I thought that guy was Edelgard's father. Again, I figured just because of the eye color, but I guess not.
I know how much pain you're in, how the burden of the throne weighs heavily on you, and so...
There is no need to apologize, Edelgard. You must know that I do not have much time left in this world. The time has come.
Thank you, Father. Now, to complete the Imperial succession, you must relinquish your crown here in the throne room. The Archbishop of the Church of Saros would normally act as witness, but my professor will fill that role instead.
Edelgard.
From this day forward, the weight of the Empire's future shall rest upon my shoulders.
Edelgard von Hesvelg, the crown is yours. By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword, and by the double-headed eagle upon your head, I hereby pronounce you the new Emperor. Are you prepared to take those responsibilities as your own?
In accordance with the ancient covenant, and in keeping with the Hresvelg legacy, I swear that upon this throne, I shall use my reign to lead Fodlan to a new dawn and achieve peace for all.
The Imperial succession is complete. My daughter, I regret that I could not do more for you. When you were stolen away to the kingdom, when the Prime Minister did those horrible things, I could only watch in horror.
I understand, Father. In those dark times, your eyes and your fists were my salvation. Within your eyes, I saw true care, and upon your fists, clenched tight with indignity, I saw the blood that dripped and fell. Even as I bled, I felt that you too must also be bleeding.
Your Majesty, you must not leave your sleeping chambers in your condition. Ah, Edelgard. I did not expect to find your Highness here.
Prime Minister, you have misspoken. I am no longer your Highness, but rather your Majesty.
Impossible!
It is true. Edelgard is the new Emperor of the Adrestian Empire. We will summon the officials and prepare an ordinance at once. And you, Prime Minister,
are dismissed. It will be some time before you are allowed to make contact with the outside world again.
No! How can this be? Understood, Your Majesty.
Edelgard, my dear El, I leave the fate of Fodlan in your capable hands.
Father. Thank you for staying by my side, Professor. Now that I'm the Emperor, it's time to grasp my destiny. After the ceremony at the Holy Tomb, I must return to Enbar. This may be the last we see of each other. We are out of time, my teacher. Everyone is waiting for us. We must go.
Oh, wow.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm good. Good enough, Professor?
I didn't know that that would end that full day. Oops.
I work to grow. There's so much left to learn.
Aha!
Well, that kind of sucks. There's more I wanted to do. Oh, well. Battle. And all of these end on 222, so we actually have to complete them. We actually have to complete them. Why can't I think? Before the end of the month. But I'm also not going to let a rare weapon escape me. Alright, let's see here. The map. I've not seen this map. This is kind of cool. Okay, we got Bandit over here with silver gauntlets. Lance. I'm looking for the monster or whatever it's gonna be. I can't find it, so it's odd. Apparently Hubert is unavailable. Alright, let's see here. As always. Alright. Either way, we gotta bring Byleth just because he's the strongest character I have right now. Plus I want to test out my new Enlightened 1 class. Bring those two. Petra, because she can use a bow. And Bernadetta. Honestly, I'm going to bring Shamir as well, because I think, given the way this map looks, whatever the monster or whatever we're going to have to fight, I'm going to guess it's going to be a flyer. Bring Ash to the choke points, and Give the map. Yeah, flyer couldn't hurt. And yeah, let's bring our dancer. Other than that, should work. As always, Flame will back him up, and Caspar can back up Ash. I don't hate that setup. Yeah, it's fine. Store, I don't need the speed ring. I don't need bullion. Why does she have a magic staff? Oh, wait, that should be under accessories. Yeah, actually, that would work really well for Dorothea. Pew pew pew. You know what? I'm gonna give her the speed ring. I know it's kind of an odd character to give something like that to, but it'll make her even faster. Probably boost her avoid. I'm not sure if that's if avoid is affected by speed, which I assume it is. Because, you know, otherwise that makes no goddamn sense, but whatever. I forgot to do this. Yes. Battalions. Anything at the blacksmith. I could buy a 11 sword. I think I already have. Do I not already have one?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Couldn't hurt. It's not that much. And Caspar.
Thanks a bunch.
Buy him a pair of silver gauntlets. I know I'm doing a lot of micromanaging. We're almost done. There we go. Ah, there he is. I guess he's not a flyer. Oh, what's he carrying? Ooh, a special lance. And then my bringing of a bunch of
Ready.
bow users now becomes kind of useless.
I will get the victory.
Okay, that did not work well.
My cue.
Oh, that sucks. I hate it when they dodge a 94% chance to hit.
I'll give it my all. That was tough. Am I?
Stay focused.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can use magic now. Trying to think what I want to do. Yeah, silver sword, just get the kill.
You fought well. This battle.
I thank you. Oh no.
Ah. Worth a shot.
To work. I will prevail. Witness my power.
Oh, this might seem like a weird thing to say, but if anybody's wondering if, because Sothis is gone, Divine Pulse is also gone, no, we still have Divine Pulse.
Is that all? You're weak. Don't waste my time. Your defeat was inevitable. Is that all? You're weak. You're weak.
Yeah, like I was saying, we still have the Divine Pulse skill. So yes, that's not
Too slow.
that didn't just disappear. Oh, cool. I actually have not seen what the silver axes look like. It's a cool looking weapon. Yeah, I was gonna send Leone that way to fight that thing, but now I'm thinking bad move.
Over already?
You will be slapped down!
Flame Spirit, protect me.
I knew you'd come through.
Watch and learn.
So really hoping that my crit would have activated there. Huh, I thought they had an archer up here for some reason.
Failure is not an option. I must get.
Gee, she keeps popping strength every freaking level.
Witness my power.
Predictable. Watch and learn. that is that. Another step forward.
How do I want to do this?
No hesitation.
Yeah.
Chance to grow.
My first spell.
I will remove you! I will not be stopping. Disappoint.
Just like that.
And now all we really can do is just keep moving up and trying to heal as we go.
Thank you.
Go, heal up Edelgard, and in all honesty, we're just gonna end the action. Or phase, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it.
Well, how was that?
And we're gonna get another strength upgrade. Jesus Christ.
Stay focused.
Go, we can get Ash to act again. Let's get him up there. And Edelgard just kills him. Alright, Byleth's turn. Huh, thought I would have broken his armor. Well, I guess I did not. Here we go.
Well,
There you go. And we're getting closer.
Can I go now? I can improve too, you know.
Alright, what to do? Well, we could do this one. I'm going to be entirely honest. We're actually... Okay, we're going to do an ocean view. We're not going to do Falling Short of Heaven and Oil and Water in this playthrough. Mostly because they're going to be unavailable soon. Because they those cancel at the end of the month. And I'll tell you that... One, because I think an ocean view has... it gives us just some neat backstory on Flayn and Seteth. The other reason why we're not doing the other two is because next week I want to finish that. I want to finish my exploration, just because I want to see if I can get a few more people recruited over to our house before the end of this chapter. Because the end of this chapter, I think, is what sets up the split and the time skip. So again, I don't know that because I just have up to the end of the battle where we find out the twist that I've been talking about at the end of this chapter. I don't think I've seen the very end of this chapter or the end of this part. So I'm just throwing that out there. So yeah, we're only doing this paralogue. I'll probably throw in those other two in future playthroughs because again, we're doing at least another 2 playthroughs of 3 houses.
Brother, please wait.
For the last time, Flayn, the answer is no.
You are departing for the Rhodos coast, are you not? I must...
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle. With you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you are safe.
But I must. Oh, Professor, you have come at just the right time.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. That face.
My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force. With this action, they are no longer merely believers of a different creed. They are a dangerous threat that cannot be ignored. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
I too wish to be of use to the Church. And I do admit I am terribly worried about my brother. No matter my protests, he will not allow me to come. Professor, this is where you can help. Will you accompany us both on this expedition? If you are there to protect me, my brother's fears will be allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us? Wonderful. Let us depart at once.
God damn, my stupid cat. I keep having to pick cat hair off my microphone. He keeps running up and he likes to hop up on my desk and rub up against my microphone, but he sheds. Alright, units. Okay. As always, I like to kind of build my, kind of build as I go here. Yeah, Hubert is still unavailable. Interesting. So these 3 are required. So you know what? Let's just make Linhart her adjutant. She's at level 24. Yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah, Leonie, just because she needs the levels. Jeez, all my characters are really getting high up. Except these two, but again, I'm really not using them. Caspar's coming. Ferdinand. Oh, I just don't want to fix up his lance. So yeah, bring them. How many more? We got 3 slots left. Edelgard can sit one out. Yeah, I like to bring her. I'll bring Ash, and because this map has some sand on it, yeah, let's bring Ingrid. Yeah, because she can help out over on the left side, which is mostly water from what I remember. And who is not set up and coming? Who could Petra back up? You know what? I think she'd actually back up Dorothea nicely. Alright, now we can take a look at the map. So out here is why I said a flyer would really help. Hinders movement. It's a shoal, I think is what it's called. So yeah, you can send our flyers out here, which on this map is Sedith and Ingrid. Because Sedith is a wyvern rider. So we can send them out this side. Yeah, they can deal with them over there. We got a priest over here with a Nosferatu. Another priest with fire. Yeah, the beach is the biggest pain in the ass of this one. Yeah, I want to try and get... Yeah, that should work.
You heretics who defile our goddess! The sacred coast belongs to us, the Western Church. You are the heretics. Be gone from here at once. Silence, dog of the apostates. Prepare to receive our righteous blades.
I like the word heretic.
I will recapture the monument. Everyone else should focus on removing the surrounding enemies.
Wait, brother! I shall accompany you!
Alright, let's see here. What's he carrying on him? He's got an advanced seal. And just because I like the look of this unit, I like his hat. If you don't know anything about me, I like hats. Cool hats are a quick way to get me to like a game. I know that's kind of odd, but again, I like hats. And that's 100% hit chance. We'll just take him down. Really want to boost her bows so I can get her up to being a sniper.
I'd better keep up.
I'll give it my all.
Yeah, start sending.
That's my cue.
Get him over there.
To work.
God, I hate fighting on the beach. Oh, that's right, because she's a caster, she doesn't, she doesn't take movement penalty out here. It's really weird if you ask me.
Ready. Let's get to it.
Put me in there.
Yeah, these two are basically just stuck there in the corner. Yeah. Only able to do 2 damage, really?
Leave. Let Mother rest in peace. I am spent.
Oh, that lance is so much bigger than her.
If only my research had such...
Yeah, I also wish that... Oh, wait, I was about to say... Oh, cool, got an adjutant heal. Awesome. If you saw that, that meant Linhardt healed her up. Words are hard.
It is our
our duty to worship Saint Kehoe. We will not allow heretics to come near.
It's like keyhole. It just doesn't sound right. Come on, Ash. You couldn't crit. Really? I still do not know. Balagano? I have no idea how the hell to pronounce that.
As expected.
I am Byleth, the wielder of thunder. You know, I might go try and make a mage like Byleth for my next playthrough. Or I'm going Wyvern Rider. I'm not sure which I like more.
Over already?
They're just so vulnerable.
Do these hand axes work kind of like boomerangs, or like how does he keep getting them back? I mean, does he have like a backpack full of them, or how's that work?
Seems I prevailed.
That's one of those things that's not important, but I would like to know.
I'll stick with it.
God damn, I love that. Oh, cool, 11 sword.
For the sake of the goddess.
I love how it keeps boosting. Makes me smile. What's the black pearl do? Permanently increases charm by 2. Ooh, that'd actually be useful for me right now, especially given that I want to... Words are hard. I want to give... I still want to try and recruit Sylvain. And to do that, I need to boost my charm. God damn, I love how Leone and Caspar are like just trying to move any amount of distance.
Have I earned no reprieve?
You weren't ready.
Yeah, we'll hold position. Wait for Sedith to get some of his health back. And sadly, Byleth can't do any damage to that guy. You're wondering what the hell I'm doing, and I'm basically just trying to boost my magic skills.
I won't go down so easily.
I keep forgetting. I keep using this Deadeye skill. This bow is gonna break sooner or later.
I have faith.
And again, we gotta hold position. We gotta wait for Seteth to get some health back.
I thought I was dead.
No, there we go.
I needed that.
Oops, I could have moved Ash now that I think about it.
Watch and learn. Yeah. It's over.
I love watching his crit dance. Alright, we're back up to about half. Alright, we're gonna test this out. Okay, so we're gonna get a kill here.
Nice try.
Even if he would have hit, wouldn't have done anything. So the short spear gets us the kill.
Guide me well.
Oh, F me!
Heretics, now!
You know what, in all honesty, I guess I picked the right character to come up here and tank all this because I believe, don't Pegasus Knights have an inherent boost of resistance? So frankly, as an anti-magic unit, I guess I picked, made the right choice.
My technique could use...
Alright, so Seteth is going to come up here, finish this guy off. Yeah, we get an advanced seal.
Brothers, retreat. Brothers, help the remaining priests escape. Be the shield that stops these miscreants.
Do you dare compound your crimes further? There will be no escape for you!
Okay, Seth, you almost got killed. Shut up. I should have switched weapons.
You weren't ready.
Oh well. I mean, I knew it wouldn't change the fact that I got the kill there. It's just I'd rather not waste the durability on a ranged weapon on a non-ranged attack. And Leone again, just stuck over there. Can maybe get Caspar up into the fight eventually. Go. So Focus Strike guaranteed me the damage. Now Bernadetta comes over here and gets the final shot.
Can I go now?
Oh man, I almost got her leveled up in bows. Yeah, none of my magic does anything.
The goddess protects.
Not.
Dorothea, let's not lie, that was a bad level up. And the Steel Sword will get the win. And we get the crit. Holy shit, that's awesome. Come on, Charm.
Another.
Now we got the Black Pearl.
Goddess, have you abandoned us?
Yes.
That is the last of them. Flame, will you place some flowers at the monument?
Of course, brother. That is what I came here to do.
The Keyhole Wyvern Company has been added. The Sethlian monks are also in our barracks.
Your assistance is most appreciated. I can only hope that the Western Church will now see reason and abandon this place. But just to be safe, I have retrieved the holy artifacts. We cannot risk them falling into their hands. I will entrust them to you.
You're just giving me all this magic crap, aren't you?
Despite the situation, it was a pleasure to return here. This coast has a certain sentimental significance to my sister and me. Yes. This stone monument is not merely here to commemorate Saint Keyhole. It is also the grave of my wife.
You are safe now, Mother. Finally, you may find peace.
I suppose you have earned the right to know. But this must remain between us. Flame is actually my daughter. My late wife and her mother are the same person.
Yeah, I suspected as much.
I thought we had hidden it skillfully. There are many who would seek to harm Flame due to the unique blood she bears. Falsifying her identity is necessary to conceal her from such individuals. Mercifully, I happen to look quite young for my age. We make rather convincing siblings, do we not?
Mother loved the coast so much. She and I came here together often. Fishing was her favorite pastime. I used to sit and watch while she cast her line.
I remember it fondly. You did so love to eat the fish she caught as well.
Fish is my favorite food, it is true. Due in no small part to Mother.
I still come here to fish from time to time, using the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how deeply I appreciate those years, and how I wish I could return to them.
We cannot turn back the clock, Father. We must live our lives fully, in the present moment.
You're right. That is what she always said, isn't it? Dwell too much on the past, and you may be unable to move forward.
Goodbye, Mother. I love you. I shall bring flowers again for you next time.
And the Spear of Assault. And the... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. And that will go to Convoy along with that one. So there you go. That was the big reveal behind that paralogue, was that Seteth and Flayn are actually father and daughter, not brother sister. Yeah, I know it's not a major reveal and it's not super important, but I feel like this. We've always seen Seteth as kind of just that kind of stuffy, by the book sort of guy, but really deep down he's a really neat character along with Flayn. I mean, really, I think that about a lot of the characters in this game. I think a lot of them are actually really interesting, and there are a lot of really neat characters in this game. What was I about to do? Bernadetta. There we go. But right now, let's focus on Lance and Bow. Everyone else, I think, is where I want them to be at the moment. Actually, nah, everyone else is good. Group tasks, we'll keep that there. Instruct. Edelgard, well, we could probably get her flying up, in all honesty. Help her boost her sword rank, because that's what she needs. Ferdinand, nah, he's good. He's good. Well, can we boost his? Nah, I can't get a full boost, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
I got it. I'd never.
Good job. There we go. So let's see if we can get her. Actually, we can get her horseback riding up to a B rank. And Dorothea, right now, what's she focusing on? She's focusing on the sword and reason magic. Now, I'm going to change her goal right now, because I actually want her to put a little bit more work in faith magic. This is going to sound like a weird thing, but I really hope that even when we get to the time skip and everything, that we still get to see that we still get to do this instruction thing every week with the characters until the next main mission or main whatever. I know that seems like an odd thing to hope for, but it's I don't know. I really like this way of working with the students and trying to make them better. I don't know. It's an interesting way of doing this. Holy crap! Her sword's at C+. Jeez. Ash.
This will be...
There we go. We're out of points. Let's just begin the lecture.
May I be asking a...
I am asking a question. I wish for improvement of my lance skills, but I am having uncertainty about how to be training effectively, which I do.
I am appreciated.
Okay, apparently that was not the best answer, though. Sedith would like to... Yeah, sure.
Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties. Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of this.
So you're an accountant.
Administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. And now, well, I will spare you my conjecture. In any case, it is time I learned more about you. I ask only that you answer my questions honestly. I will be most grateful for your cooperation. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Geralt Eisner, correct? That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence.
Oh, I'm just being a flippin' asshole. Leave me alone.
Of the Knights of Seros, Geralt was renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became? Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly? Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains. It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me, too. At least until Lenato adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me. It sounds a lot more exciting, though, traveling the world from conflict to conflict. But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live. Wow, I guess you must get used to it. That's really incredible, though. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages. Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was...
Give me that book!
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch. What the? Somebody catch that thief. Cut him in half like my prices.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
It's a book, but okay.
Here, Allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here, but that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
Ah, God, I love Ash. Hey, it's my birthday. Holy crap, I share a birthday with Felix.
Here's the result, Professor.
I was wondering, what was with the red birthday cake?
I'm getting closer.
I work to grow. Not as hard as I thought.
Alright guys, so as I said earlier, we are going to actually explore on this day instead of battling and doing those last couple paralogs. It's one of those that I'll probably do them in another playthrough. It's just that right now I want to, because I feel like this might be my last chance to recruit some characters. I'm going to go and try and recruit. I'm going to do some micromanaging in between videos, just general abilities and like take that Black Pearl with Byleth to boost his charm, just stuff like that. But yep, all that, we will do some certifications as well in the next video, but until next time, guys, I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links to that stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gels, Something Game Channel. I'm out.